Well, that was so anticlimactic. Life is a journey, and from what you see on my social media accounts, you don't always understand every single little part of that journey that I'm going through. And recently I've had some quite hard times. I've been thinking a lot about my past and how I got to where I currently am, and I've been thinking about my parents. I've been thinking about being in foster care. I've been thinking about a lot of different things in life, and I've been thinking about my future as well, and my current position, and how all of that is going to piece together in the long term. And sometimes it's easy for us to lie to ourselves, and it's very easy for us to get caught up in the world of work and the world of being busy and the world of social media, and we don't stop and think about what's going on right now and accepting some of the things that have gone on in our past. And I think it's really important to do so, and usually for me this takes place on evenings whilst I'm making my dinner. I usually have music on in the background with my speaker, and I'm just kind of jamming really to music, and it allows me to think about things and be open with myself in this environment where it's just me and there's nobody around, and my phone is usually on my bed, so it's out of sight and out of mind, and it just allows me to have thinking space and think out loud and think openly and not feel judged or not feel like I have to hide feelings and thoughts because of the implications they might have on the people around me, but also on myself as a brand. And so it's something I've been thinking about a lot recently, and I know I'm on this self-realization journey, and I know that it's not just going to stop today. It's going to be a long-term thing, and I've been on this journey for quite a while now, and I think it really started when I was probably about 17. I was just about to leave foster care, and I started to wonder about my past and actually what had gone on whilst I had been a child and some of the things that I've missed out. And so I've been searching for answers, and I think in life, if you're searching for answers, you can never feel fully fulfilled. And so I just wanted to share that with you. It's also kind of a teaser for something I have planned in the long term of doing a documentary about my life. But I just wanted to ask you guys how you approach self-realization and how you approach your life in your past, and how do you become fulfilled with everything that has gone on previously in your life and not allow that to stop you progressing in the future.
I told you I could change the world with a sentence that clicked. A bunch of words and a shot I don't miss. A lot of moves, watch your stance. Everybody died the man until you follow his plans. Don't be stupid, don't be dumb. Don't judge me off of where I'm from. Don't be foolish, use your mind. These simple labels ain't got me, son.
Monday evening now, and today I am just about to release my logo. I'm so excited, and so I will put it in now so you guys can see it. So I've been editing the logo a little bit today to find out how I can use a smaller version of the logo for things like the header of your Chrome tab and little things like that, so it's a bit more adjustable, because I realized that the shape around the outside, when I shrink it down, it's not visible enough, and so I had to thicken out the lines, which you will see from the previous image that I just shown you. And so I've been working on that today. I've been looking at how I'm going to do my email footer. I've found out how to put WhatsApp into my website, which is extremely exciting, and if I haven't already done it by the time this is out, then I should be doing it quite soon. And what else have I been working on today? I've looked at insurance, I've looked at banking, all that sort of stuff for my business, and tomorrow I'm going to email the accounting company and get them to set up my company for me, which is going to be extremely exciting. And actually, something I want to share with you guys. Last night I was watching an episode of The Office just before I went to bed. I'm now on season 9, and for those of you that have watched, you'll understand this. Jim Halpert on season 9, he is part of a startup in Philadelphia. And this was the first episode where you fully got to see the office space that he's working in Philadelphia. And it made me think about the different office space environment that I would like for my office, and I think I'd like it somewhere in between there and also somewhere in between like a googly type of space, so something in between that so you guys can visualize. I'm really excited to launch. As soon as I get that email back saying that my company is official, then it's gonna be like woo, it's gonna be so exciting. But yeah, my dinner is on. I need to post the content out, so that's the end of Monday. Just before I go though, I don't know whether you realised, I said it's evening at the start of this clip and it's light outside. And the reason being is because on the weekend the clocks went forward an hour, and so when I go to bed it's still fairly light outside because I try and go to bed about 9 to 10 PM every night. So yeah, that's news. 7:30 here in Madrid on Tuesday morning, and usually I have a lecture at 8 AM. I've pretty much just woke up, so I've got to get ready and head off, but I'm not even sure if my lecture's running at 8 AM because in my lesson last week they discussed going to do something else and there's not been any announcements, so I don't know what's going on. I've got to skip breakfast. I think I'll go to the supermarket later and see if I can get something. I don't know what's going on. I was wrong. I turned up to my lecture 20 minutes late, and it turns out I don't start till 10:30 tomorrow. So basically there's an event going on and I thought it was on Tuesday, but instead actually it's on Wednesday. So yeah, I turned up late. On the bright side though, it was all about behavioural conditioning, which I already know, which helps. But yeah, so that happened. I also had croissants for breakfast. I went to a local supermarket and I got some croissants, and then I also got some breakfast bars, the Lion bars, and they were quite nice. I've only had 3. It's a pack of 6, so I'll probably have a few more later for lunch. I've also got a call this evening with Lucy Colangelo that I've had calls with before, and that's for her Shine On practice, for basically gaining clarity in your life and all of that. So that would be great because I've actually just sent an email to the accounting company to set up my company, so that'll be done in the next 2 days.
I told you I could change the world and I will when I'm ready. Hey, a bunch of words I got loaded and deadly. Steady ready, you petty rappers are heavy. I'm Muhammad and Common, don't bring damage like my machete, hey.
It's now Wednesday evening and today I've been in university since 8 AM. Yeah, that sounds early, but the problem was I was there until 7 PM. Just to make matters a little bit worse, there was no internet. The internet wasn't on in the university buildings, it wasn't working, and so that meant that I was basically hotspotting my phone for half the day, and the other half I was trying to work on documents that I didn't need internet for, which was quite difficult when my business is supposed to launch, well, it's supposed to be registered either today or tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be today, I think it will be tomorrow, fingers crossed. If not, then it'll be Friday, it's no worries. But I just wanted to share that with you. Also, my sister rang me today and we had a chat. She's stressing a little bit because graduation's coming up, and she said she doesn't know whether she's going to be able to reach a 2-1. And I'm like, okay, so if you do reach a 2-2, she needs a 2-1 in order to get to her masters. And so I'm like, okay, so if you don't get a 2-1, then what? Because she wants to be a social worker, and I've told you this before, but like today she was stressing, and so she said she doesn't know whether she's going to be able to make it. And so I had to step up as a role model and as a person that needs to inspire, motivate and pull her up when she's feeling down. And so the first thing I said to her for her to do was to go to her head lecturer and say, I really want to be a social worker, what happens if I get a 2-2 and I don't get onto that masters? And then I said speak to her friends in the council, because we were brought up in foster care, so she knows people that are in those roles, and I said book a 15 to 20 minute meeting with one of them and say, how can I become a social worker if this happens, and obviously she was stressing, but I said to her, it's either she doesn't go for it and she sits in a job for 35, 40, 45, maybe even 50 years in a job she doesn't enjoy, or she spends the next 5 years doing education and things that she might not necessarily enjoy and put in all the hard work now so that she can spend the other 35, 40, 45 years enjoying her life, doing things that she wants to do. And that's pretty much the exact same thing that I said to her, and I thought it might be valuable to some of you guys, because I know that sometimes you do reach hard times and it's the same for everyone, but you have to be willing to push through it. And if you don't feel up to it today, then that's completely fine, but tell yourself that tomorrow, as in today is Wednesday, Thursday morning tomorrow, don't say tomorrow, say Thursday morning. So the next day in the morning you're going to get up and it's going to be different, and you're going to go out and take it. Sometimes you do need that time to pass through things, and that's normal, but don't let it keep happening. Don't let it keep happening week after week after week after week after week, because then you look back and it'll be 5 years and you'll wonder, why have you put on £10 and why are you doing a job that you don't enjoy? And yeah, so for whatever goal you're doing, if you're having a bad day, just push through it. Just push through it. You can do it. I believe in all of you. Yeah, I'm trying to push for my website to get live at the moment. I've actually been designing 2 pages today off a hotspotted Wi-Fi, which isn't the best. It's not the fastest quality, but hey ho. So that's been a new experience for me. I've got a call with the designer tomorrow. Fingers crossed we can get it out tomorrow. Only if the business is registered, because if the business isn't registered then I can't connect the rest of the pieces. So yeah, that's my current state at the moment. Tomorrow I'm going to work on editing this vlog. It's probably going to be shorter than normal because there's a bit less content. Yeah, it's been a busy week. I've actually posted on LinkedIn today about how it feels like days are going like seconds at the moment. Like, it's just like I go to bed and the next second I wake up, and then I go to bed. It's like I don't feel like I'm having days. It's like seconds right now. It's like I'm clicking and the days are over, and it's just ridiculous at the moment. Yeah, there's lots of little tasks for me to complete, so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I do have a pizza, so I'll show you that. It's a different pizza to normal. It's a cheese and ham pizza, but this one is a frozen pizza as opposed to one that's in the fridge. I think it was like 20 cents cheaper because you buy it in bulk, but I need to research that. I need to go shopping tomorrow. But yeah, that's where I am in my life. I hope you guys are going well, and I hope you're having a good day. If not, as I said earlier, just keep pushing through it. And if you need any help, drop me a message. I'll give you the tough love. Enjoy the rest of your night.
I told you I could change the world, I swear to God I'm the one. I kill these beats and make the murder look fun. Lots of change, it's a slow adjustment. With new people in a great discussion. Caesar's Rick Rubin, Wolf's playing 40. Chopping up files, trying to form a new story.
Just got back from being at Lidl. It's now Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. It's 1:10 in the afternoon, and this is the first time I'm switching on my laptop, and I'm on the web, and all I have to do is hit enter in order to see my business email address, and fingers crossed my business is registered. I'm not sure whether it will be or not, but fingers crossed. As I said, I went shopping at Lidl and I bought these beauties, cheese and ham pastries. They're so nice. They're like 49 cents each, so I always buy 2, and I'm having that for lunch today. And yeah, so we shall see what happens. I'm going to click enter now and see if my business is officially registered. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm also excited, but it might not even be anything. I've clicked enter. Now we wait. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. It's loading Gmail. I haven't got anything. No email. Nothing. Well, that was so anticlimactic. I've been thinking all morning that I was going to go on this email and I was going to have this like glorious email, and then it wasn't there. It's a bit depressing, but never mind. Fingers crossed I will get the email today. If I don't, then it might fall on the next week's vlog, which I really want it today. I've actually got a call this afternoon with the website designer. We're going to chat through some ideas because I'm trying to add a few more pages onto the website, and fingers crossed we'll get it out as soon as possible. For those of you that have been watching on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, etc., you might know that I've been building up a kind of excitement around my business. That's the word. Building up an excitement around my business, and so I'm really excited and I can't wait for it to be launched. But I'll keep you guys posted in that process. Sweet. I apologise. It's now Friday, an hour from this vlog needing to be live, and the business still isn't registered. I'm still waiting for that email so that I can start progressing everything else. And I'm actually going to have another call with the website designer either today, later on today, or tomorrow, to piece together the rest of the planning so that we can launch this completely new designed website and get into the actual design phase of the website physically on the computers. And yeah, so the business isn't registered, so I'm sorry that it's not in this vlog. It will be in next week's vlog without a doubt. They said 2 to 3 days, and it's now the 3rd day, so if it's not done today, it should be done over the weekend or Monday latest. So if you're not already following me on my social media channels, feel free to go down in the comments, down in my description, sorry, and go and follow me, because that's where I'm going to be posting things like the website and the social media once they are launched. So if you want to be kept up to date, then follow me in my social media below. And I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It has actually turned out to be longer than expected, but that's completely fine. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Have an awesome week. And if you have enjoyed this, don't forget, if you have any questions for me, you can put them in the comments and I'll answer them live on video for the next, well, in the next vlog. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, subscribe, because then you'll get updates, of course, and comment and like what your favourite parts were, etc. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome week, and I'll speak to you all soon.